girl. Thank you. You gotta bear with me. I need to, I don't know, I'm sure I don't have to tell you why we're here. We're here to say goodbye to Glenn Reed. And, well, you're going to say goodbye to a great friend, a great brother, a great uncle, a great father, and a great family man and a great husband. The family has asked me to ask any of you that would like to say something about Glenn, if you have a funny story or whatever, please feel free. We're going to let the family have their say last. If any of these friends, if you want to come up, just please come right now.
What first?
Tell me how this thing works.
My name is Bob Helbling. I'm here with my wife Patty and sons Mark and Jeff. We have the Helblings and Reeds have been neighbors for 33 plus years. We all remember Glenn as one of the good guys. He was a good friend, and we are all going to miss him. Thanks.
Usually, when I get up in front of a large group of people, I'm very nervous. Right. But when I get in front of you people, most of you are my friends. And most of you are my friends because Glenn Reed introduced me to an awful lot of you, either through leagues, tournaments, teams, various sports. Glenn was one of my best friends. And I guarantee you, most of you thought that Glenn was one of your best friends too. He was a great person. Glenn taught me an awful lot. But probably the most important thing he ever taught me was tolerance. I never, ever in my life heard Glenn say a bad thing about anybody. Glenn, thank you for being my friend.
I know it's hard for everybody. It's hard for us, it's hard for the family. But I gotta tell you a few things about Glenn that if he was here, he'd be laughing on with us. We had a softball tournament at the Sports Rama down in Louisville one year. He was working for FMCA, had a big motor coach for us to ride around in, which we went to St. Louis, went to Johnstown, we went everywhere. But just one time, we just got lucky enough to win the tournament, and Glenn was named the most valuable player. I talked about this when Mickey and I gave Glenn the MacArthur Award. But after the tournament was over, we said, we got some time, we're going to take an extra day off. He says, just jump in the coach, guys. We'll go down to Beach Bend Park. It's only it's right around Bowling Green somewhere. Okay, well, how long does it take to get there? Mickey said, about a half an hour. Okay, we're drinking, and we're leaving from Louisville going to Bowling Green in a half an hour. And well, we get about an hour down the road. Mickey says, I gotta go. Everybody else did too. We're all drinking. So, to make a long story short, we filled up the tank. If you've ever been in a motorhome and the tank is full, the tank I'm talking about is the urination tank. It stinks. Boy, I'm telling you. So we had to get off the expressway, find a deserted road. Glenn says if they catch us doing this, they're going to put us all in jail. We hooked everything up, put the hose out. He says, and we got back in the van. And he's driving down, we're emptying the tank as we go. And about 3 hours later, we get the Bowling Green. We went to Beach Bend Park. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. One more story I'll tell you, and this involves his childhood friend, Mickey Higgins. They went down to Myrtle Beach together to a golf thing, and it was for 4 or 5 days. Glenn played the last day. Mickey didn't play. I mean, Glenn, maybe he might have had a couple of beers, you know what I mean? He didn't drink too much, but he might have had a couple of beers. So he gets in the car. He said, Mickey, you drive, I'm going to take a nap. So Mickey said, okay. Where do I go? And he gives him the directions and everything. About 2 or 3 hours later, Glenn wakes up. And how we doing, Mick? It's fine, we're making good time. And he looked up at a sign that says Savannah, Georgia, 20 miles. I said, oh my God, Mickey, what you do to me? Boy, oh boy. I'm gonna let Mickey come up and talk for himself. Michael Franklin, will you come up here?
What can I say? Glenn and I grew up together all our lives. We lived, they call them condos now. It was one house with a wall between you. So we were a wall apart all those years. With Red Garnett, too. Lived right across the street.
The little guy with the big glass, Mick.
Yeah,
The little guy
with the big glass.
Yeah.
But we did everything together. We played a lot of sports. They kept us out of trouble. Softball, basketball. We joined Turners back in 1960 just so we could use the gym, which was just sitting there. Nobody using it at all. And now we're 40-year members. But we were best men in each other's wedding. We did everything together. Glenn and I are brothers. We went past the friend stage many years ago. And he was always there for me whenever I needed him, which he would do. I would have a lot more money in the bank now. But Glenn Reed called me probably every week or so and said, why don't we go here or down there? And wherever we went, he had been there before. Well, I don't care where it was, what city, state, whatever. And we'd fly in, rent a car, and Glenn would just get behind the wheel and take us wherever we wanted to go. He knew all the nice restaurants. He knew all the nice bars, places. I never met anybody quite like him. He loved life. He probably partied more than a lot of us put together. Just loved life, loved people, loved being around. I will miss him very, very much, as you will, I'm sure. But we were all blessed to have known him. God bless you, partner.
Wrong, Missy. I was very fortunate. I talked to Glenn the day before that he passed away. I asked him how he was doing. He said, Mommy, I'm doing fine. I was taking it day by day. I was just putting around here and putting around there, he said. And I said, Last thing I said to Glenn Reed was, I love you. And boys, I tell you what, and girls, I do. I love it very much. His boy, Dirk, has asked me to let him talk to y'all. Where you at, Dirk? Come on up, man. Please. I got it.
That's all right. I want to thank everybody for coming here. This is the way my dad wanted everything to have. No tears shed. It's all party. I want to thank Ronnie Beard, Mick Higgins, his best friend, his brothers, Jim, Gary, Bill, his sisters, Joyce, Linda, and their families, my family, Judy, Nikki, Bob. All appreciate you coming, and have one for Dad. Thank you.
Let's get drunk.